So we're just going to kind of like, I guess, hang out for a bit. I want to ask a couple questions and then we're going to kick them out.
Just kind of get an idea of your writing session, but we don't have to be here for that.
We usually just sit here for long periods of time like this.
That's right. Yeah.
Just be
Look out the window and go. Especially in the second verse.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much the extent of it. It's really not, is it, you know...
It's not a glamorous process.
Glamorous process, you know. John usually does most of the work, you know. We just kind of take our guitars out, listen to what John has to say.
No, sometimes we don't have an idea at all. These guys will have a musical thing going. Usually, I mean, how many times have we started with a hook?
Yeah.
Very often. And then we just start putting stuff in place. And sometimes we get it on the first day, and sometimes we don't get it till the second time we get together. But we have good luck with good and bad things.
Sure, we got a good thing going.
Maybe we'll write that today. We got a good thing going. A good thing going, now she's gone.
Yeah, there you go, see?
How do you guys choose the topic that you're going to write about?
Well, like that, you know. I mean, sometimes it's as simple as, you know...
Stare off into space and...
Well, no, it's just sometimes as simple as sitting around and somebody saying something.
Right.
And somebody that's listening goes, hey, hold it, there's something there, you know. I mean, it's always been, it's been happening for a long time. I mean, the Beatles did that, you know. There's some of those great hooks, Hard Day's Night or 8 Days a Week, you know, were something that Ringo said. Or something that one of the guys was listening from a different perspective and thought it could be a hook or something, you know. So, it always depends. Or somebody might have an idea beforehand that they bring in. They already have something they want to say or write about. So, it's always different. And hopefully we're just here at the right time with the right, you know what I mean?
Right.
So you can take advantage of it.
And, you know, some of the songs are not necessarily better than the other ones, but probably more commercial, wouldn't you say? And then some of them end up being things that these guys wouldn't necessarily record themselves, but might be pitchable for another artist. So it's just, you know, it's like drawing straws. You never know when you get started if you're going to get the long one or the short one.
Yeah.
Do you guys know which ones you want to use for yourselves or which ones you would rather...
Usually after just, you know, sometimes after writing a song, you know, you kind of know that that's something that you want to do for yourself, but then it's also just a matter of going through the other creative process of maybe doing a demo or recording it or, you know, just working it out, seeing if it's something that sticks. But usually, every time we write, you know, we want to try to write something that's for us. That's
do you guys kind of do one where you kind of get attached to a certain song?
Oh, for sure, yeah. You know, and then the thing about it is, too, is that, you know, you live with things for so long and you write so much that, like that whole thing about what your favorite song is, you know, it's always changing, and it's usually when you're living with something for a year or so longer than anybody else, you know, it's always those one songs that stick with you that you kind of go, well... But then also songs that before...
We have songs that we've written that like 2 years ago that are
maybe
still...
3 or 4 years ago that we've written, or we've been writing for at least 3 years.
Yeah, at least.
You know, and some of those songs, you know, that we were in our heads and we were playing every day, you know, throughout the years, you know, other songs kind of just jump in front and you know... But that does not to say that those other songs we could work out tomorrow and we could be like, damn, you know, why do we stop playing that one, you know? So there's a huge catalog of music that's nice to have that, you know, if we ever get stuck or, you know, we get too busy, you know, on the road or something to not be able to write, we can always kind of dive back into that stuff and rework it out.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's... we kind of love and are passionate about everything that we record, you know, and I don't know, I think it's always going to be like that. You know, there's little things in each song that we like, certain little bits, certain little, maybe it's a chorus, maybe it's a verse part, or just a melody thing, but having enough time with you guys, I think we're going to kick you out and do what we do. So, but thank you for stopping by and asking all these questions. It's been fun hanging with you guys.
Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.